Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're staying safe and that the events of this last week has affected you in some way. And I don't mean that in like a physical or a way. I purely mean that in affecting you in a way that creates a drive in you to be a part of the change. I think as white people and as white parents, we teach our children to love and respect everybody. And yes, that is so important. You know, I think that's the kind of the first building blocks and stepping stones. But I think we fall short in teaching our kids that the lives of other people are very different than our own. We forget to teach our child or children about how other people's lives are different just because of the color of their skin. We kind of just stay silent and just think that love is enough. It's not enough. Our silence has contributed to this problem. We all know as white people that our voices matter, that anything that comes out of our mouth will be believed. Because we're white, you know, we could roll out of bed, no money in our pocket, drive to the store, and everybody would think that we have money to pay for that soda. We don't have to deal with a lot of the stupid things and that other people have to deal with. I'm sorry, I'm trying to choose my words wisely because I don't want to make this one about me, and I don't want to add fuel to the fire. I really just want to put some food for thought out there and to hopefully spark shift in people's minds and contribute to, I don't even want to say solving the problem, because it's not a problem that needs to be solved. It's very fucking simple. Every human being should be treated as if they are human and not looked at as less than just because of the color of their skin. And I will be the first to acknowledge that I've had moments that I've had to think about and dissect. And I'll give you an example. I remember being in a parking lot once. It was full of people, and a white man passed. I didn't think anything of it. And then I saw a black man pass, and I stopped for a second and I looked. And then I got in my car and I was like, why? What was that? Like, this man was not being violent. He was simply walking to his car. So I had to really think about that. Why? Why on earth did I feel fear when I saw a black man, but not a white man? And I realized that is what society teaches us. They teach us that white men are safe. and Black men are not. They don't teach us to be in fear when there is a reason to be in fear. You know, your life is being threatened, somebody's running at you with an axe, you know, that's not what we're taught. We're taught that white people are okay and Black people are not. And, you know, brown people are the gardeners and Asian people, well, they cook really good and they're really smart. Are you serious? It enrages me that we have put stereotypes on people based on the color of their skin. And then it exceeds. And once those stereotypes are there, we then use it to you know, incarcerate people longer, or to charge some people with one thing and not others, or to stay silent because, well, it's just easier. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. It just enrages me. And I have the privilege of all of those things. I can't imagine how other people feel. I just... But the main thing I want to talk about today is silence and how silence has contributed to this problem. It is important that we teach our children to love and respect everybody. It is also important for us to explain to our children how other people's lives are so much different than ours. It is also important that we expand on that and we teach our children what they can do. We tell our kids that they can do anything. They dream big, go shoot for the stars. And they have that innocence and they believe it. And, you know, they ride their bikes down a steep hill and, you know, because they think that they're Superman and they're invincible. And then somewhere along the lines, we lose that. We lose our bravery and we become cowards. And we sit behind this blanket of saying, well, I'm not racist and I treat everybody the same, when we don't. Because if that were true, we would stand up when we saw something that was wrong and we'd say, hey, that's wrong. That's not okay. We would put out our hand and we'd say, use my strength. We would make people in power do the right thing. We would not allow our justice system to be in shambles. We would not allow our economical system to oppress people that are not the same color as us, while we, you know, continue to bring in all the wealth. I don't know what the word is. I'm sorry. I can't think of it right now. But, you know, while we accumulate all the wealth, that would not be what we would do. So the silence has to stop. The blinders have to stop. We have to learn. We have to demand and make change. And when I say learn it, I mean we need to learn what our people have done. We have to learn our history, and whether it hurts or it makes us feel like horrible, self-loathing people, it doesn't matter. Learn it, understand it, and change it, and not expect other people to teach it to us. Why on earth should the Black community or the Latino community or the Asian community be expected to teach us what we have done to them? Like, that's completely stupid and delirious and dumb. It is our job to learn. It is our job to learn that so we can understand their pain. So we can speak up. And so we can fight for them, because guess what? We did it. We are the ones that did it. And you might say, well, that happened 400 years ago, or 100 years, or 60 years ago. That wasn't me. No, but you're benefiting from it. And your silence is saying that it was okay. My silence was saying that it's okay, even though I sat in the background saying, this just doesn't feel okay. So there are things that we can do. We can go to the protests. If you're not wanting to protest, donate, sign petitions, call your leaders and tell them, this is what I want you to do. Because guess what? We pay them. It is their job to do what we tell them to do. It is not their job to bow down to the wealthy. And if they can't do it, then we vote them out, and we vote in somebody who is willing to stand up and do what is right, and to make the legislation changes, to help with the economic disparities, to help build these communities. To help these people be human and seen as human. They deserve that. We all deserve that. They say, you know, America is the land of the free. But who is it free for? If it's not free for everybody, then it's not free for us. And until we realize that we are no stronger than the weakest person, we will not be strong. We can't be silent anymore. We have to stand up. We have to do what's right, even if it's scary, even if it hurts us. It's time. It's time. It's time that America is America for all, not just white America. That's all I got for you today. I hope that we don't have to see one more person murdered. To get it through our thick heads that everybody, everywhere, deserves to not live in fear. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.